Thomas, born Nana Kwabena Amu-Mensah, is a Ghanaian high life artist, vocalist, and songwriter who hails from the Ashanti region. He was born on 14th August 1946. His father, Openyin Kwabena Amu-Mensah, was a music theory instructor, and his mother, Susan Tebua, was a band leader. His love for music inspired him to venture into music as his career. He started his music career in the 1960s when he collaborated with Ebo Taylor and many others. Pat Thomas formed a band called Sweet Beans, and with them he recorded his first album, False Lover, in 1974.
You say you love me, homie. You don't mean it, really. You use me as a lover. You a false lover.
Pat Thomas has played shows in countries the world over, gaining international recognition with several awards to his credit. Key amongst these are Music Africa Awards 1994, Sky Power Music Awards 1998 and 1999, Vodafone Ghana Music Awards, Mogo Lifetime Achievement Awards 2015, Best Male Vocalist of the Year 2016, Ghana Fest Toronto 2018, Liberty Industries Awards 2019, Millennium Excellence Foundation Lifetime Achievement, SICK Musical Presidential Grand Award 2019, Lifetime Achievement Honors, and many more. Pat Thomas is a celebrated musician whose works speak for itself. Today, we get to have a tete-a-tete with a man who has paid his quota to the Ghanaian music industry and inspired many others. Pat Thomas is our guest today on The Big Interview. Stay tuned.
My guest for today, you can see the excitement, right? The man Pat Thomas is here. Good morning, Uncle Pat.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good, by His grace.
I've been wondering, what's your secret? Because you don't grow old.
Oh, many people.
You get this question a lot, right?
Everybody asks me about that.
Yeah, because it's surprising.
Well, by God's grace, I'm living like that.
So there's no secret that we ought to know about?
The secret is between, it will be between me and you.
Hey, not to the viewers. Welcome to Prime Morning.
Thank you.
And some of us, we just grew up knowing your song. I mean, especially Sikaye Moja.
Okay.
I want to know what inspired you to write Sikaye Moja.
Sikaye Moja? Yes. It's a long story.
Tell us.
Yeah, you want to know?
You want to know.
Oh, okay. I was doing an album of Midowiasi, and I wrote 9 songs. And when I finished the 9 songs, the producer wanted me another song to make it 10.
Okay.
And at that particular time, there was no song on my mind. But I had to. Since once he requested for that, I had to do it. But then, in the band, Sweet Beans Band, I had a manager who is Big Joe. His name is Big Joe. And he used to collect all the monies, the payments for the band. He used to collect it. And at the same time, he plays conga.
Okay.
So whenever it's time for him to collect the balance. He he shouts, and he has a very falsetto voice. He's a man, but he talks like a woman. Then he shouts because he wants me to know that he's leaving the Congress to go and collect the money. And so when the request came in like that, well, I took the guitar at the studio and then did the progressions and we recorded the instrumentals. Then it was the turn of the vocals. So whatever came to my mind at that particular time was Sky Moja. That my manager used to say, Sky Moja. So I started say, Mommy, can you show there? And now the rest came by itself. I didn't write it down.
You never wrote it?
No, I never wrote it.
You just sang it?
I just sang it. It came just, I mean, I don't know where it came from.
So were you surprised when it became so big?
I was, honestly. Because I wasn't thinking that it was going to be a hit like it has been. I was focusing on Midoriase to be the hit song. But
Right.
Sika Moja came to beat it.
It took over.
Oh, yes.
And also, National Lotteries took advantage of it as well.
I
How
know.
did it happen? Did you sign a contract with them? Did they come see you? Tell us how it all happened.
Well, I was not here by then.
Okay.
I was in Canada. But Corsica, a friend of mine from Corsica, Abraham, Mr. Abraham, he used to collect that time royalties and things like that. And Mrs. Betty Mould was the chairman or something like that. And one day I was home when I had a call. I don't remember if I called. No, they called me. And they told me that, when am I coming to Ghana? I said, I don't know. But then I didn't have even paper to travel.
Oh.
So it was not in my mind of coming to Ghana. But then they told me that national lotteries are using my song Sika Moja. And so anytime I come, I should come see them so that they take something from them for me. So when I came in '92, they didn't do anything at that particular time, but I met Mark Tonto of Osibisa,
Yeah.
and he told me the same thing about how they were using my song. Then he told me he has a lawyer who can deal with them for me. I said, okay. So he himself gave the case to the lawyer, and then he dealt with them, and I didn't even go there.
So you made some good money out of it?
Not too much. That time, 50 million.
Oh, that time 50 million was money.
Anyway, that time, yeah.
It was money.
That was, around 92.
Was that the biggest money you made out of all your songs?
Oh, well, no, I would say that.
Okay.
Well, that was an extra money.
That was extra. Now, for those who have seen you on TV, they've heard your voice, they've heard your music out there, but they don't know who the man Pat Thomas is. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Growing up, family, educational background. Walk us through who Pat Thomas is.
Pat Thomas is Pat Thomas, and a musician, a singer, a songwriter. My education, I just finished Form 4, and I had my certificates at that time even. My family, my mother wanted me to continue my education anyway. Training teacher, college, secondary school, whatever. But at that time, all my mind was music.
So you went to school as a teacher, to train as a teacher?
No. I mean, my mother wanted me to go to college, try to be a teacher or something like that. Because I have a lot of, most of my family are teachers.
Right.
My sisters, I have 2 sisters are teachers. My nephew, girl, lady, is a teacher. And so my mother wanted me to be on that
Teacher
line.
as well.
But I said, that's not my style. You know, so the music took over me and I started doing music.
Wow.
That is me now.
So when you started doing music, I mean, how did your mom feel? Because you decided
He
not to...
took me to the police station one time.
Really?
And eventually, he made the policeman, I had to stay with the policeman so that I won't go and play music somewhere. Even that time, I wasn't playing music outside, but I was doing music. I was trying to do playing drums, you know, and things like that. And he didn't like it. So if I go out, he knows that I'm going to play music. So he made the policeman, I had to stay with the policeman so that the policeman would watch me. He'd never let me go out to go and play music.
So how long did you stay with this policeman?
I stayed with the policeman for about a year or so. About a year. Then I think I ran away to Kumasi.
Because you just wanted to follow him.
Yeah. And then I called, one day I called my mom. I said, Mommy, even that time I didn't know that she sings in the church. You know, she's a very good singer. She was leading the singing band at church, SDA church. So, but then I had no idea of telling her that she forget that she's a singer.
You never told her to
No,
do that.
I had no idea about that until I grew up when I went into the music. Then I remembered that, oh, she was a singer, but she's forgotten herself that she was a singer. And I'm trying to be a singer, and you don't want me to be a singer. No, my father too was teaching music.
Okay.
You know.
So you're from a music background.
Exactly. But my mother was, I mean, she forgot herself. That's the way I'll put it.
So when you went to Kumasi and you called her, what did you tell her?
My mom?
Yes.
No. Eventually, I sat her down
Okay.
and I told her, Mom, I know you want me to do this, that, but this is what I want to do. Kindly leave me alone. Let me do it, what I want.
She finally.
And then she finally left.
So then you didn't continue with school again? Is that what it was? Right after secondary school, that was it?
Yeah, that was it. I had my living school certificate and then. But the later part of it, I remembered what my mom told me, that I should have continued my education, but I couldn't help myself with the music, you know. But later on, I self-taught myself. I learned at home, you know.
That's good.
Yeah, and then
That's good.
I'm all right. My
So then
education.
your music career started. When did you have your biggest break? At what age?
My best break.
Your biggest break, you know, when you knew that now I am Pat Thomas. You go places and people are singing to your songs.
Oh, okay, that would be in the 70s.
Right.
When I came from Takoradi to Accra, I was invited by Leroy Ebotela, who had come to Accra to form a band at Tipto Night Club, and they invited me to come and be the singer for him. Meanwhile, I was with him in Takoradi, and then he left to Accra to form a new group called Blue Monks.
Okay.
What did you know that?
Me say that.
So I became the singer for Blue Monks.
Okay.
We were playing at the Tipto Night every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I mean, the Saturdays and Sundays, we used to play afternoon sessions. When you see people feely, like not in the night where who cover his face out.
You don't see the person.
But daytime.
Yeah.
And so it was so interesting that we enjoyed them so much. And then that was where I think I started to be, popular or something. Because while I was in Takoradi, the band that I was playing with Anki Botela, mostly the equipments were not good. They were very, very bad equipments. But that time, if I'm singing, I have to struggle. But because of the training that I had, I wasn't thinking much about the bad equipments until I came to Accra, and I saw that the training that I had in Takoradi has come to help me. Because Takoradi, I was singing, I was struggling to let people hear my voice. But because the microphones and the amplifiers were so poor, though they hear my voice, but not in a
smooth way like that.
But they took it like that. So they took it. But when I came to Accra and then I saw brand new equipment and oh Charlie, the microphone.
You knew you had made it.
Man. So my first time I thought I was in Takoradi, so I was trying to shout, struggling with my voice to come out. But then I saw that no, I have to relax because I shouldn't struggle like I was in Takoradi because the equipments are so good. I'm brand new, so if I say goes far.
How many instruments do you play?
I play drums, I play bongos, I play congas, I play guitar and keyboards.
Oh wow. Self-taught, or you had to get somebody to teach you how to play them?
As a matter of fact, guitar, when I was living with my uncle Onyinaki Onyina in Kumasi, there were equipments that I was with the musicians in the house. So if I go, if I visit them, I like to play with it, you know.
So that's how you learned how to play?
That's where I in the first place I took the guitar, box guitar, and I played it because I was seeing how the guitarists were fingering da 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 da. As a matter of fact, nobody taught me how to finger guitar.
Oh wow!
I learned that from the musicians, the guitar player, and I took it and I started playing. And it was my guitar playing was improved when I went to Takoradi by Botela, who gave me some tuitions and experience with that. So I used to write songs with my guitar, mostly. And then keyboard too came in. If you're a guitarist, should be able to play keyboards. That's how it came out.
Okay. Now, at a point in time, in your life, you decided to leave Ghana to live abroad, to seek for greener pastures. What took you there?
All my stories are too long, but I'll cut it.
That's fine.
Well, I was in Germany after the coup here. I went to Germany around late 78. And I lived in Germany for about 3 years. I recorded Jesus Zambra in 1980. Then, a friend in London invited me and my band to come and play in London. I'm telling you how I ended up in Canada. So we went and played, and I had to live in London too for some time. For some reasons, I won't say the reasons.
That's fine.
So I stayed in London for about almost a year. And while in London, some promoters came in from Canada, and they wanted me to play in Canada for them. I think it's a festival, something like that. So I took off. They picked me up, and we went to Canada. In the air, while we were in Canada, while the plane was getting down, I saw Toronto, the city of. I saw it so beautiful, and what I told myself in my mind that, no, this place I go live here soon.
Because of the beauty of the place.
The city was so beautiful, so clean, and so calm. Even though I hadn't dropped down from the plane, but that's the way I saw it, Toronto. So I said to myself, no, I go live here. And true to the fact, I lived there for about 10 years.
Wow.
Before I came to Ghana.
So finally, what made you decide to come back to Ghana?
Well, at this same album, Sika Emoja brought me back.
So it's the Sika Emoja story that brought you back to Ghana? And Sika Emoja back.
I tell you.
So when you were in Canada, what were you doing then? Were you still...
I was doing music.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was playing festivals, in schools, and, you know. That's what I was doing, music. Yes.
And it worked perfectly.
I worked a little bit anyway.
Right.
Not too much, but...
but more of the music.
Music, yeah.
But how were you able to sell Ghana music to these Westerners back then?
How I did what?
How were you able to sell it, the Ghana music, to
sell it?
Yes.
Well...
How were they accepting it? Because, of course, it was different from the kind of music that we're used to.
Yeah, by playing for the festivals and for Ghanaian, mostly Ghanaian communities, dances
right.
and things like that, Christmas and all these things that I was doing. It made me a little bit popular in Toronto, and they call me gigs for New York. I mean, all the U.S. states, many states that I've been playing. So I was doing music, only music, and that's all.
When you came to Ghana, let me ask, was it different from Canada? Did you miss Canada? Did you want to go back to Canada?
Oh, if I want to go to Canada, I would just pack my bag and go.
No, at that time when you came?
No, at that time I wasn't thinking of going back.
Oh, right.
Okay, I came in for a show. A promoter brought me to come and promote the Sika Emoja album. No, the Sika Emoja album was, he called me and told me that the way Sika Emoja is popular in Ghana, he wanted to bring me to Ghana and play. Okay, and then I came to play. Then, after that, I had a contract with the Mega Stars.
Okay.
That I had to come and live here. I had to leave Canada to come and live in Ghana on a contract basis. And so I signed it. And I started living in Ghana.
When you migrated to Canada, family-wise, how many children do you have?
5.
Wow.
We were 6. It was 6, but 1 is gone now.
Oh,
May his soul rest in
May
peace.
his soul rest in peace. So beautiful wife with 5 children now. Did you marry in Ghana or you married in Canada?
I'm married in Ghana.
You married in Ghana. So then you brought them back to
No. I had them before I left for Canada.
So you left them?
Yeah.
And you went to live in Canada for 10 years?
Yeah. So they are grown-ups.
No, but at that time when you were leaving, were they grown?
Oh no, they were not grown so much, but the first, second, third, fourth were grown up when they were making their life.
Okay.
And it was only two that were little kids, Anaya and his brother, the one who's dead. And then I left them to a friend who lived with them in Liberia.
Oh, wow.
For some time. And so when I came back from Canada, she came back.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, because she was younger then.
Yeah.
Right.
But then she had grown.
Okay.
She was about, I was about maybe 25, between 2025, when she came back from Liberia.
Okay.
That was the time I came from Canada to do the Sika Mojo shows. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, you've done so well for Ghana music. What has been your secret of keeping you going all these years, aside you looking young? I mean, we know the music industry is tough. How have you been able to sustain the height that you've been?
Well, I think I'm doing what I like to do best. And that is keeping me going. I don't think of anything apart from my music. And so I'm more concentrated on the music than whatever people might be thinking. You know.
You also have some collaborations with some young ones. Which is your favorite? I know you've had a lot of them come your way, right? A lot of them have come your way, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Which has been your favorite?
Well, I always say the one with Sark. Personally, I like him as he calls me daddy. So I'll say I like him as my son. And the song that we made, I don't know why, but I love the song. I love what I sang about. I love what I wrote. And what he also did.
You know, it's beautiful that you're speaking about it, but there's a message coming in. He's a living legend. Rosalind, can you ask him how his collaboration with Sarkodie came about?
Who is asking?
There's a message coming in from social media.
Is this what?
Yes, I want to know how your collaboration with Sarkodie came about.
Well,
Yes.
I met Sark. Well, in the first place, Sark always tells me that my mom says hello. My mom says hello whenever he sees me. I said, one day I asked her, who's your mom? Then one day I went to Tema. I went to play at Tema. And the mother came to the dance. You know, Sark was not there, but the mother was at the dance. And so when I finished, she called me. And she told me, I'm Sark's mother. I said, wow. I was happy to see her. But she always tells me that when I was playing at Tiptoe, she used to be there. And the afternoon sessions and all that, she was you know, like a lady like you, you know, who comes to the dance. But he never talked to me. He never, but he knew me.
Right.
I didn't know her. And so when eventually we met and Sark told me, this is her mother, we became a family. They used to invite me to go to dinner with them, and so the idea came that he has to do something. That's why it came about.
And you know, in that video, you look like somebody who was like 40 years. I don't know how Pat Thomas does it. I don't know if I'm the only one who's confused about it. I don't know. But I really don't know how you do it. Because it's quite strange. Now, you know, having a collaboration with the young people, you've been in the industry for a very long time. Again, I'll ask, what do you think about these young people? How do you think the future holds with them? Are they selling Ghana music well?
I think so. I think so because they are doing the best that they can. Since they want to be musicians, they are doing the music that they want, and then they feel, they have a feeling for. You understand? And this, I always say about generations. You know, my generation was a different generation, and their generation is also different.
So what do you think about their generation now, the industry, their generation industry? Is it good?
Yeah, I think so. Because they are doing it the way they want to do it. And it's been accepted, whether you like it or not. That's the music that is going on. And so I think we have to accept whatever they are doing.
Someone wants to know your first song, and if you can sing a little of that.
My first song?
Your first song you brought out in your life, in your career.
Recorded. My first song that I wrote. You're talking about the first song that I wrote, or the first song that I sang?
The first song you wrote and sang, you recorded.
Sambra.
Sambra. Oh.
Sambra, yeah.
Okay, sing a little bit of it. We know it.
Ode ayasano ayasambra damijawa. Ode ooh 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 ooh.
My goodness, and this voice, you definitely hear it if you decide to be at his concert that is happening on Friday. Let's talk about this concert. Of course, I'm excited about it already because I'm listening to your voice. I'm like, ooh.
Okay. It's going to be on the 4th of August at International Conference Center. And I have my colleagues, musicians who are coming to support me in a way that I'm myself shocked to get all these guys to come and support me. Anybody that I talk to is willing to come.
That's fantastic.
And I feel quite. I am more.
Because we are seeing Kobna, we are seeing Kwabwa, we are seeing what's his name, Ambule or Chiame,
Kwame. I mean,
Kodwenchi is there. Your brother.
Oh yes.
Wow.
You know,
Amanziba is there as well.
There. You know, Keke Fosu.
Hey.
And man.
So all these people are going to be there.
Yeah.
So it's not PR gimmicks. Wow.
I don't know. We are going
to have
it's going to be 2 days.
Well?
It's going to stay there for 2 days.
I think we have to.
If we
have to.
Follow the musicians and so trouble.
We really have to have it 2 days. So what time is it starting? Because some of us will have to come early to have our front row.
Yes. We start at 7 p.m.
Okay.
And then till daybreak, I don't know.
So it's going to be a live band, right?
Yeah, sure.
Mike.
Besides band is going to be.
I mean, how I wish I had met the organizers earlier. I would have asked them to start at probably 12 noon. Yeah, probably would have started at 12 noon because all these people, you started at 12 noon. And you started at 7, but it's still fine. So the 7 is still going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. But this is your maiden edition.
Yeah, this is my maiden edition, as a matter of fact. And I came to this, some of my nephews. One is here, one is called Joe. He's a bad boy. And Peter, is Peter here? Oh, he's here. Right. Okay, you know, they trying to put this thing together for me for the celebration of my music and my life. And I really appreciate it. I want to thank them, for having this good idea about me. I mean, it will be dreaming. You know,
You
I
are
could see
highly
that.
loved. You know that,
You
right?
know, especially the musicians. I don't know. Well, and they are mercy, and you know, and they decided to do this for me. And once again, I'd like to thank them. And your bumpire say, "Ubi Abeba." Some new friends and old friends that I would like to see. In fact, I will mark a register that night. I'm going to mark a register because the people that I want to see, if I don't see them, they will be in trouble.
Hey.
So I'm going to mark it.
We need you to be there because you can't be in Uncle Pat's bad books. We beg you. Sika Eboja.
Umza.
We have more comments also on coming in. Good morning, Joy. Okay, this one, I asked this question, but I'll still read it. The Golden Voice of Africa, what does he think about the industry now as compared to the 70s? I think we've already read that one. Other messages. Good morning, Joy Prime. It's so good to see the Isaac Hayes of Ghana on our screen. The man with the golden voice, simply legendary. This is from Akosia from Spain Tex. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
It's the voice. Do you have voice training?
I had it before.
Okay.
That was what I was telling you, that I used to struggle with the bad equipment, but it was all training.
Okay. Okay.
You know?
I see.
But I had my special training though.
Let's talk
before
about
that.
this. Tell us about this.
Who?
Ooh, the picture on the screen.
Oh, Kwashibu. This is Kwashibu Band. Kwame Yeboah, you know, Ben. You don't know them though.
No, I don't know them.
You know only Kwame Yeboah.
Right.
You might know Kwame Yeboah. He's the leader of the band. And yeah, they are there. They were, Kwame was supposed to be with my celebration, but unfortunately he has got an appointment, so he's gone back to London.
Okay. And so this band, when you see the pictures, what memory comes to mind?
This picture?
Yes.
This is the band that has internationalized me, especially with the festivals. With this group, we've played more than 50 countries.
Oh, wow.
More than that. Spain, Italy, Switzerland, France, Mauritius, whatever.
How many countries have you been to?
And American say
Because
more than
it looks
50.
like, no, that is for the band, but you, Pat, looks like you've been to like 100 countries.
Okay, but this band too has moved me to many countries. Originally, I know a little more some countries there, but with this
Have
band,
you seen yourself?
with this band, I have. Hey, it's too massive.
Your younger self.
No,
Do you remember when you took this picture?
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
I don't.
Look at you.
No, I think this picture I took it in Ghana.
Yeah. This one?
And that one too.
Then the other one too, you took it in Ghana. Okay. It looks like you like accessories because this is something in the 70s and you still had all your necklace around.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you don't go without your accessories. So this is you performing, right?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Hey, where did you get all these pictures?
So this is in your studio?
This is Kwame West Studio.
Okay.
That's where we do recordings.
Okay,
Like that,
right.
Yeah.
It's like music. It's you are music, and music is.
I bet you. That's what I believe. Because if a bird on the trees, you know they sing?
Yeah.
If you hear them crying, yeah, I have some on my phone. Every bird has the way he cries. But he's not crying, but he's rather either singing or, you know, and he is enjoying himself. It's itself for me. And music can come from there. Armano also, but I don't know at that particular time what he's talking about. He's either he's singing or he's doing komo, but it's music to me, which I can make music with that.
Right. Right.
Because it's sound. Music is sound.
You know, when you don't understand music, you will not understand who a music man is. But for you, you have lived, you have breathed, you have done everything music. When we see you, you're the I don't think anybody loves Pat Thomas more than I do. Trust me, I love this man to bits. And you also said that there are people out there who love you. But guess what? The media loves you as well. So we say congratulations on all that you've done in the music industry. You've soothed some of us, and you have no idea. You've never met me, but listen, your songs, my goodness, it's in my house, it's in my car.
Okay.
That's how it's always been.
Okay.
So I've loved you from far. I've loved you for longest. We at Joy Prime, we have loved you, and that is why we celebrate you today. So we have this beautiful portrait for you.
Oh, yeah?
I want to say a very big thank you to you for all that you do, Uncle Pat.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, this is you.
Ow! Peter.
This is from us to
Thank
you.
You so much,
You are most welcome, Uncle Pat. And this beautiful frame is from Multi-Photo Frames.
Yeah.
And so if you want to get one for yourself, their number is 024 2123 024-049-2123. Uncle Pat, what do you think about it?
Oh, it's lovely.
I knew you'd love it.
Yeah, it's so nice. I wasn't expecting it anyway. But I thank you. Joy Prime, everybody here. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Where can we get your tickets for your event? Because that one is very important to me. So where is it being sold at? So if I can have the flyer, I can quickly talk about where we can get the ticket. But the tickets are selling fast. Please get yours before it's too late. Uncle Pat, I can put it here for you.
Okay,
when you're going, then I take it. Okay, so the ticket is our Pat Thomas High Life Nights. Do not miss it, my guys. Do not. And the standard is 300 cities only, VIP 500, and VIP double is 800.
Yeah.
So even if you want VIP, you're double. You have to pay 1,000. There's a whooping 200 cities off it for 800 cities. Make sure you get it. Now you can go to these outlets to get the ticket. Frankie's at Osu, Nalem Clothing, Accra Mall, Poke House Airport, Champion at Abraka, Lunch City, Kanda, Zen Garden, Laboni, Heavy Dew, Kokomlemle, Passions at Tema. Please get yours. You can also get it via vtickets.com. The short code is *713*101# event code 12. Okay, so it's *713*101#. Now the event code is 12. So when you dial the *713*101#, they'll ask you for the event code, and the code to enter is 12. It's on Friday at Accra International Conference Center. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I go part your final words before you go.
Oh, my final words will be that I'll be so happy to see both young and old friends of mine on the 4th of August at Sun International Conference Center, where I'll be performing my maiden program like this with my colleagues, Ambuli, Kwaroka Brodem, a whole lot of them. So I would love people to come and see this show, and I would love them.
We'll be there.
All right.
We'll be there. You've always loved us, and we've loved you back.
Yes,
Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, darling.
You've been watching the big interview. I'm shaking as well. I'm not bathing today. Even when I'm bathing, I'll be like this. You've been watching the big interview on Prime Morning. We hope you enjoyed it. I even don't want to touch my hand. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Rosalie Fairley.